EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys have been flawless through the first half of their season. 8-0 coming into play here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator of the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. And the Las Vegas first down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready.
Sanders. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message, hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory, be aggressive. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Genty will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raiders offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Pass complete to Royals. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Go.
To throw is Sanders. His throw incomplete. Brandon Jones got in there, knocked that away. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. If you look at this Bronco defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Here we go. Look at 19.
Here's Sanders. Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. These two teams all tied after one.
First down.
Got it. Ready?
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Nine-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Come on, Cuddy.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
First down, Las Vegas.
They'll try to punch it in with Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
At the Broncos' 4-yard line.
Let's go.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Broncos offense and veteran receiver Cortland Sutton getting set for their next drive. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of the season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. He gets this one to Boyd. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Throwing Nix. And the Raiders have got him. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move.
And that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
gain of 7. First down, Las Vegas.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Let's go, let's go.
First down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. But Nick Bonito not letting him escape there. He was in instant pursuit off the snap and dropped him behind the line. Throwing, Sanders. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 36 yards. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kick is
Extra
good.
point by Carlson, up and good.
Makes the score
And it's now 21-7.
Broncos 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own doorpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Taken in at the 11. A good return there, call it 13 yards.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught at the 20. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6 yards.
Here's Sanders. A final shot before break. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And as we move deeper into the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a weekly basis. As you see here, he's the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side complete. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And some room to run now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Running right, here's Estime. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll try it with Estime. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
To throw, here's Nix. Oh, it's a screen pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Broncos! From 30 yards out. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Lutz good on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Broncos 14.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Sanders to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Raiders.
Now Sanders. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
From the gun, it's Shador. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Sanders. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So the Broncos coming out now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Max Crosby able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Here is third and quite a ways.
Nix to the air. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Max Crosby, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up fourth down.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them, and they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. Looking to put a drive together.
He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the RPO, he completes it. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. A give out of the gun to Genty.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
Here we go.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. That is caught by Vele.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Off the That's complete. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Back to throw. Nix. Still going inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And that last throw, not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They get this out left. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Raiders are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Nix from the shotgun. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no... And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. The Broncos on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Broncos 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 18. At the 45.
Straight ahead, Estime. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he's got it inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 48 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for two. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
60 bites, 60 bites.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's taken in left side by Velo. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Raiders are closing in on a 9th victory on the year. They extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Tough to bring Bryant down. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
It's now 3rd and down.
Off the play fake, Nix. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Broncos first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing Nix. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it. They got his man, complete. Down to the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Carlson down to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Las Vegas, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Things I need you. on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't,